Have you ever heard the saying, never outshine the master? It sounds a bit old-fashioned, but there's a crazy story behind it that's straight out of a historical drama. Let's travel back to 17th century France. Our main character is Nicolas Fourquet. He was the superintendent of finances for the young King Louis XIV. Fourquet was brilliant, charming, and incredibly wealthy. He was basically the rock star of the French court. He decided to build a magnificent chateau, a palace called Vaux-le-Vicomte. He hired the best of the best, an architect, a painter, and a landscape designer, who were all geniuses. The result was breathtaking, a masterpiece of art and architecture, surrounded by gardens so perfect they looked like they were painted. To celebrate his new home, Fourquet decided to throw the party of the century. He invited the king himself and the entire royal court. This was no ordinary party. There were fireworks that spelled out the king's name, plays written by famous playwrights, and a feast served on thousands of solid gold and silver plates. Guests were even given horses and diamonds as party favors. It was the most lavish, spectacular event anyone had ever seen. Fourquet thought he was honoring the king, showing him what French greatness could look like. But he made one huge mistake. He outshone the master. King Louis XIV, who would later be known as the Sun King, walked through the gardens and halls of Fourquet's palace. He saw the luxury, the artistry, the sheer magnificence of it all, and he wasn't impressed. He was enraged. How could a mere subject live in such splendor? How could his finance minister be richer and have better taste than the King of France himself? This wasn't a tribute. It was an insult. It made the king look small in his own kingdom. The very next morning, the king's guards arrested Nicolas Fourquet. He was accused of treason and stealing from the state. Whether he was truly guilty or not is still debated by historians, but that didn't matter. He was thrown in prison for the rest of his life. And what happened to the dream team who built his palace? The king immediately hired all of them, the architect, the painter, and the garden designer, and put them to work on a new, even bigger project, the Palace of Versailles. Louis took Fourquet's vision and magnified it, ensuring no one would ever outshine him again. So, the next time you are tempted to show off a little too much in front of your boss or someone in power, remember the tragic tale of Nicolas Fourquet. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes, it's smarter to let the master have the spotlight. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe for more.